Hey guys, welcome to today's vlog. Today I will be taking you guys along with me on my journey to becoming a senator. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the Senate. So, the Senate is one of the houses in the bicameral legislature. The other house is the House of Representatives, and together they make up what we know as Congress. According to the textbook Government in America, it states there are 535 members of Congress and even 100. Two from each state that are members of the Senate. This is saying that an even 100 from the 535 are senators. And there are 2 senators per state. So, 2 times 50, 100, right? I'm right. To become a senator, you must be at least 30 years old or older. You have to be a citizen for at least 9 years, and you must live in the state you represent. In order to become a senator, you must run for it. Yes, that means you have to campaign. The more popular you are, the most likely you'll win, because political action committees can donate up to $5,000 to your campaign. If you win, you have some awesome perks, such as you get a good retirement plan, you get some good, health care, insurance, and yeah, so vote for me.
Okay, so the Senate has the sole power to conduct impeachment trials and essentially serve as a jury and a judge. Since 1789, the Senate has tried 17 different federal offices, including 2 presidents. Each branch is restrained by the 2 others in several ways. For example, the president may veto a law passed in Congress. Thus, Congress can override the veto with a vote of 2/3 in both houses. Another example is the Supreme Court may check Congress by declaring a law unconstitutional. Any agencies that are run under Congress can also undergo periodic evaluations. This is a way to ensure that agencies are run the way they're supposed to, and this upholds the regulations that were imposed upon them. In addition, the Senate has the sole power to try to impeach cases and find officers guilty or not guilty. One such agency that does not have to undergo periodic investigations would be the Social Security Administration. NASA would be an example of an agency that undergoes periodic evaluations. The more often a contract for evaluations is with Congress, the more control Congress would have over the way that this agency functions. So, as far as constituency, the senators are not very close with constituents, and the only way they can really reach them is through emails. You see, they have 40 assistants to reach out to people, and then the other mode of this would be through casework and pork barrels under the idea of credit claiming. Now we're going to move on to the implied powers. To quote Article 1, Section 8, Clause 18, the Necessary and Proper Clause, to make all laws which shall be necessary and proper for carrying into execution the foregoing powers, and all other powers vested by this Constitution in the government of the United States or any department of officer thereof. This basically is talking about the Elastic Clause, which would enlarge the legislative power and enable the Senate and Congress to be able to use any means reasonable to enact certain powers. This would also allow legislation and Congress to carry out these powers to other branches, as well as reorganize the executive branch. There are 100 people in the Senate, and now we're going to move on to some fun facts. The majority party leader and the minority party leader would have to work together to create a legislative calendar for the Senate, but most of their power and the power of committee leaders is earned informally by the compliance of other senators and their leadership. To state what our leaders are right now, our Republican majority leader is Mitch McConnell of Kentucky. And our Democratic minority leader is Chuck Schumer of New York. I am Senator Wendy Ferguson, and thank you for speaking with me.
As a member of the House of Representatives, I feel like I don't get enough representation in Congress. I live in the state of California and I work for District 34. The other day, I was reading on the textbook and found that the average representative has 17 assistants and the average senator has 40. That defines the word understaffed. I need more assistants to help me reach out to my constituents and help me deal with lobbyists. Although we do get reelected 90% of the time, we only get 2-year terms. Senators get 6-year terms. We don't even have the freedom of unlimited debate. The Senate can hold filibusters without restrictions. Some of them can even last up to 24 hours and they kill our bills before reaching any further. And there are committees that are not exclusively for the Senate, but I can join them too. These include standing committees and joint committees.
Hey guys, if you found this video informative, please give it a like down below and please subscribe to our channel. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye.